The mystery of the universe's origin has captivated human minds for millennia. Across cultures and eras, thinkers have pondered whether the cosmos was crafted by a divine being, emerged from natural forces, or arose from something entirely unknown. Ancient myths and religious texts offer a variety of answers, each reflecting the values and beliefs of their time. Philosophers have debated the nature of existence, seeking logical explanations for the birth of everything we know. Despite centuries of inquiry, the question remains open, fueling both scientific exploration and spiritual reflection. This enduring curiosity continues to shape our understanding of reality and our place within it. In the heart of ancient India, a land rich with spiritual inquiry, a remarkable meeting unfolds. Gautama Buddha, revered for his deep wisdom and serene presence, becomes the focal point of a seeker's quest. A wandering monk, driven by curiosity and a longing for truth, approaches the Buddha with a profound question about the origins of existence. This encounter marks the beginning of a thoughtful exploration, as timeless questions about life and the universe are brought to the forefront. The stage is set for a dialogue that will delve into the mysteries that have captivated humanity for centuries. In response to the monk's question, the Buddha shares a parable about a man wounded by an arrow. Instead of seeking immediate treatment, the man insists on knowing who shot the arrow, what it was made of, and other details that do not ease his pain. Through this story, the Buddha emphasizes the importance of addressing suffering directly, rather than becoming distracted by metaphysical speculation. He encourages his followers to focus on practical steps that lead to relief and understanding, rather than pursuing answers to cosmic mysteries that may never be resolved. The parable serves as a reminder to prioritize what truly matters in the journey toward inner peace. Buddha's silence in response to questions about origins carries a profound message. Rather than focusing on where things begin, he points us toward the importance of the present moment. This approach suggests that dwelling on beginnings can divert us from addressing the reality of suffering that exists here and now. By redirecting attention away from speculative questions, Buddha encourages a practical engagement with life's challenges. His enigmatic answer invites us to seek understanding and relief from suffering in our immediate experience, rather than in abstract origins. When a disciple earnestly seeks clarity about the existence of God, Buddha responds by questioning traditional ideas of divinity. Rather than providing a definitive answer, he encourages the disciple to look beyond rigid definitions and consider a more expansive view of the sacred. Buddha suggests that the essence of the divine may not be confined to a single form or concept. Through this dialogue, he invites reflection on the nature of existence and the limitations of human understanding. The conversation opens the possibility that the sacred can be found in everyday life and in the interconnectedness of all things. In doing so, Buddha guides his followers toward a deeper and more inclusive sense of spirituality. Buddha spoke of the divine not as a being or a deity, but as the suchness of all things. This concept points to an underlying reality that is ever present and beyond ordinary description. Rather than fitting into traditional religious frameworks or personified forms, this awareness is subtle and all-encompassing. It invites individuals to perceive the world without attachment to labels or constructs, recognizing the profound nature of existence itself. In this view, the divine is not separate from the world, but is the very essence of what is. Buddha envisioned the universe not as a fixed entity, but as a continuous, timeless unfolding. In his teachings, existence is seen as a dynamic process, always in motion and never truly static. Consciousness, according to Buddha, is deeply intertwined with this ongoing flow, inseparable from the fabric of reality itself. Rather than viewing life as a series of isolated events, he emphasized the interconnectedness of all things. This perspective invites us to see ourselves as part of a vast, ever-changing tapestry, where every moment is both unique and intimately connected to the whole. Through this lens, the boundaries between self and universe begin to dissolve, revealing a profound unity at the heart of existence. One evening, a disciple approached the Buddha with a question about the nature of order and beauty in the world. In response, the Buddha pointed to the moon reflected in a still pond. He explained that while the reflection appears real and beautiful, it is neither the moon nor the water, but a fleeting image shaped by countless conditions. Through this simple illustration, the Buddha revealed that all phenomena are empty of inherent existence and arise through interdependence. Just as the moon's reflection depends on the moon, the water, and the observer, so too does reality emerge from a web of interconnected causes. This teaching invites us to look beyond appearances and recognize the profound emptiness at the heart of all things. Buddha's teachings emphasize that truth is not found in the surface of things or in the external world itself. Instead, it resides in the conscious awareness that observes and understands these experiences. By recognizing this, the distinction between the observer and what is observed begins to fade. The separation between creator and creation dissolves, revealing a deeper unity. This perspective encourages us to look beyond appearances and cultivate mindfulness, leading to a more profound understanding of reality. Interdependent origination, known as pratitya samutpada, is a foundational concept in Buddhist philosophy. It teaches that all phenomena come into being through a network of mutual relationships and causes. Rather than having a single, independent origin, everything exists because of its connection to other factors. This principle highlights the intricate web of causality that underlies our experiences and the world around us. By understanding interdependent origination, we begin to see that nothing stands alone, and every element is shaped by countless interactions. This insight challenges the notion of isolated existence and encourages a deeper appreciation of the interconnected nature of reality. When a monk approaches the Buddha with questions about the nature of the self, the Buddha responds by highlighting a fundamental misunderstanding. He explains that the sense of separateness we experience is merely an illusion, one that gives rise to endless existential doubts and inquiries. This illusion forms the basis of our questioning, causing us to search for answers outside ourselves. The Buddha teaches that true awakening leads to the dissolution of this illusion, revealing the interconnectedness of all things. In this state, the boundaries between self and others fade away, and the need for existential questioning naturally disappears. The monk learns that enlightenment is not about finding a separate self, but about realizing the unity that underlies all existence. Modern scientific theories, such as the Big Bang, attempt to explain the origins of the universe by tracing back to a singular event. However, these approaches often confront the challenge of identifying a definitive first cause, a question that remains unresolved within the framework of empirical science. In contrast, the Buddha's timeless insight suggests that searching for an absolute beginning may be inherently limited. Instead, Buddhist philosophy emphasizes the interconnectedness of time and consciousness, proposing that neither exists independently of the other. This perspective invites us to reconsider our understanding of existence, moving beyond linear causality to embrace a more holistic view of reality. As Buddha approached the end of his life, his followers sought clarity about his true essence. When questioned, he offered a straightforward response, emphasizing that enlightenment is not about being a creator or part of creation. Instead, he described his state as one of pure wakefulness. This profound realization transcends ordinary definitions and roles, pointing to a consciousness that is fully aware and present. Buddha's words highlight that the ultimate truth lies in awakening itself, beyond all labels and distinctions. In this way, he invited others to look beyond external identities and discover the depth of awareness within. In the final revelation, the concept of creation is transformed. Rather than viewing the universe as a static entity, it becomes clear that creation is an ongoing process, unfolding through every living being and conscious action. Each moment of awareness, every act of life, contributes to the universe's perpetual renewal. This perspective invites us to see ourselves not as separate from creation, but as active participants in its continual unfolding. The universe, therefore, is not merely something that was made, but something that is constantly being remade through us. As the last echo fades, a profound realization emerges. The universe, in its vast complexity, has given rise to beings capable of questioning their own existence. In this act of inquiry, we fulfill a cosmic purpose, becoming both the seekers and the solution. Our awareness is not just a product of the universe, but a reflection of its deepest mysteries. By asking, we awaken, and in awakening, we embody the very answer we sought. This revelation invites us to contemplate our place in the grand tapestry of reality.